Pardon me, folks. Clear my throat. We are back. We are live. Marshall Foskett saying take 3. And Derek Smith saying 9:30. My ass. I did find the problem soon after I shut down the stream, started rebooting everything, checking all my cords and plugs. Some of my longtime fans know I have multiple dogs in my home, and found out that the smallest Marshall Foskett, my adder's not off. I fixed that, but thank you. I had the button in because I was coughing. But the issue that I had was that my smallest dog of 3 was crawling under my desk and unplugged some of my audio wires, and I found him curled up like a tiny gremlin in some of the wires. So that was part of my problem, so I apologize greatly. It was not the maniacal glee. It was not WWE trying to shut us down. It wasn't Russia. It was my own furry small dog that looks like Chewbacca or an Ewok or their love child of 2 for their folks. So it was, yeah. I was paying too much attention to my programming, what I got going on here tonight. Now I got to refine the music for tonight's programming. And folks, we've got a lot coming your way. For those that watch our little previous short chat or a short stream there, we had an assault in our parking lot area as Brian Blaze put Mark Collins through a car window in the parking lot area. Folks, we're trying to get word on Collins to see if he's okay. We understand Collins is irate. Collins is screaming and yelling and screaming for his own blood on Brian Blaze, the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Brian Blaze and Mark Collins have been going back and forth for some time now as Collins has set his sights on the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Brian Blaze has been champion for a number of months now in his 8th overall run. Calvin D. Harmon, thank you for liking the stream. Why can't I find the music? I'm too busy trying to make sure my dog does not get back underneath us here and make sure it doesn't unplug anything else. So I'm trying to find the music for our first couple matches here. But folks, again, while I do try to find the music, once again, High Ground Pro Wrestling Winter Carnage, just a few short weeks away. Again, the Maniacal Glee will be in action at Winter Carnage, hoping to find Bruce the Minotaur. Calvin, thank you for sharing as well. Bruce the Minotaur is, in fact, missing in action, taken away by Belladonna, the commissioner of High Ground Pro Wrestling, as Glee and the Manimal decided they really didn't want to wrestle, that they wanted to just hang out and be friends. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. I cannot find, we're going to sub in some music tonight. It is what it is. But folks, we're going to kick off our programming very, very shortly. We're going to head down to ringside tag team action, starting your way here tonight as the Hale brothers, the Grapplers, go up against 2 clowns here in XFW. Let's head down to ringside. XFW Danger Zone starts right now. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your sets. Do not adjust your monitors. The madness, that is the colors on your screen. There's their music.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 454 pounds, the Madness.
Chisel and Jester, the Madness. 2 absolutely insane XFW wrestlers here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, taking the stage, set to go up against the Grapplers, the Hale brothers tonight here on XFW. We've got a number of XFW tag team matches coming your way this evening. 2 eerie guys in the ring. Halloween is over, but don't tell that to the Madness. And their opponents tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Grapplers. These 2 brothers have been wrestling side by side since they were 6 years old when they got the bug for wrestling. Spent a lot of time around the world in all types of independent wrestling leagues. And now here in XFW, Derek Smith saying Halloween 24/7, 365, referring to the Madness. The Grapplers ready to go. Had an outstanding matchup last week against Calgary Red. A lot of folks asking for a best-of-7 series between those two tag teams. And I know some of that word has gotten to the two teams, and I have heard there is talks of a contract negotiations for a best-of-7 series. We'll have to wait and see what goes on right now as Chisel's going to start things off with Jason Hale calling him a tag. Now Chisel goes on the offense. Hot and heavy to start. And he just downed him right down the rope. Looking for the clothesline. But Jason Hale now fires back at one of his own. These guys not holding anything back here tonight. Speaking of the madness, their longtime rivals, American Pain, will be in action later on this evening. We're trying to get word on Mark Collins and his condition. We do know he was badly cut even before Brian Blaze had put him through that car window in the backstage area. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Again, folks, we are brought to you in part by High Ground Professional Wrestling here tonight. High Ground Winter Carnage 24, December 7th, 403 Hudson Street, Mayfield, Pennsylvania at the Falcon's Nest. The Maniacal Glee will be in action. Again, we have not seen Glee in XFW since he lost Bruce the Minotaur. Is it sad to say that I kind of miss Glee? I miss him. It's weird. Jason Hale now firing back now as Jester comes in the ring. Hale now picking him up. Oh, thought he was going for a scoop slam, drops him down into a backbreaker. Again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, whether you are joining us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or directly on bloodsword6.com. Thank you for joining us here tonight for XFW Digital Professional Wrestling. Ooh! Half and half suplex delivered by Alex. We got a cover here on Jester. Mike Atura right there to make the 2 count. But Jester gets the shoulder up. Irish whip into the ropes. Fires back. Ooh, missing in home territory for the madness as Jester with a springboard drops Jason Hale hard. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in and joining us, Mark Collins severely injured at the hands of Brian Blaze. Folks, we're getting some word now that he is being looked over by the trainers. Severe lacerations on his face. Some rib and shoulder damage as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chisel with a boom! Blasting and exploding a guitar over the head of Jason Hale. But Hale trying to fight his way back with an elbow. And now a barrage of shots here and a stomp to the back. Needs to go make for that tag, but Gusto is his middle name. Irish whip now. Chills are going to home territory. Tag, there comes in Alex. Double team maneuver coming from the Grapplers. Up and down goes Chisel. Big high cross body drop. Leg is hooked now. But only a 1 count. Chisel. Enough power left to get the chest off the ground. Chisel now dodging. Brings a right hand. Hoisting him up. And again, that spine buster. The impact from that is absolutely devastating. But Alex quickly gets the shoulder up. Oh, good Lord, he tossed him. You see all the debris from that guitar still in the ring. Jason now, or Alex, I'm sorry, holding on to his back after being tossed. And now a drop kick to the side of the skull from Jester. This crowd booing the madness. Oh! And the kick straight over the top rope. Sends him to the outside arena floor. And now Jester going underneath the apron. Jester with a table now. Setting it up inside the ring. Chisel was getting down, but Alice cut him off. And now Jester turning his attention to Jason Hale on the apron. Alex setting up the table inside ring. Jester realizes he may have wasted too much time. Here comes Alex and lands him with a right hand. The madness getting overzealous there. Whips him into the ropes. Hooks him up. Oh! Kind of hooked him through the table. He's not done. Up and over. Second time's the charm. Sweeps out the legs now. Possibly looking for, nope, he's going for a sharpshooter. He's going to hoist him up face first. Goes Jester. Hard impact into the face. And a drop kick. Oh! Runs over, tries to take Chisel off the apron, and he got a knee for the second time. Lands its mark. Jester now sent into the ropes. Tag, in comes Jason. Oh! And the grapplers unleashing Hailstorm. Jester just got the worst of it. We've got a cover, but Chisel comes right in. And here we go. All four men now coming in the ring. And now we've got a Bedlam suplex. Chisel coming down on top of Jester, and the grapplers are going to town. Oh! Dropped him right on top of that steel run. Now Jason going high, moonsault from the top all the way to the outside arena floor. Chisel's down. Jester can barely stand on his own feet. And the grapplers are going all Hailstorm here. We got a cover on Jester. And again the shoulder comes up, but barely. An unbelievable back and forth here tonight. Oh, going for that tag, but Jason cut him right off. Rolling elbow. Cover again. Mike Couture right there to see the action, but a kick out again. Jester in trouble looking to make that tag. Oh, dives in. I don't think Jason Hale realized he made the tag. Chisel off the ropes. Oh, we get caught. This audience not happy with how things are going. Shot in and out. Chisel in control. Big right hand. Jason Hale getting clubbed now from the back by the larger of the two of the Madness. And now just having his face raked. The eyes now going to start to water for Jason Hale after the assault there by Chisel, who just now pounding away. And now going to the outside, allowing, rookie mistake there. Alex coming in the ring. Alex going after Jester several times. Ooh! Third time's a charm, takes him out, and we got another table now coming into this matchup. Gets tossed into the ring. Oh! Flying elbow! And Chisel landing on the very table he brought into the ring. Jester's down on the outside. Single arm DDT onto that table. Tag team action kicking things off here tonight in XFW, our first official matchup. After the assault we saw in the parkade as Brian Blaze assaulted Mark Collins, putting him through that car window. And again, we're getting word that Collins is being stitched up by the trainers in the locker room area. Another table coming into play here. Oh! And Jester, dare I say, eats wood. Big European uppercut. Needs to pay attention. Oh, and here comes Brother Jason. We got get all four men in the ring. Up and over, and he gets countered. Power slam. Both men going to the air. Caught him one time now by Jester. Shoots him into the ropes. Misses the flying forearm. Alex Hale now shoots him into the ropes, into that table. Oh, Jester, face first through that table. Alex Hale is on, dare I say, a storm here. Wraps him up again. Looking for a second time to plant the face of Jester right into the Z of the Danger Zone. Cover here, Chisel, nowhere to be found. And there he is coming in, making the save. Alice going after him, had enough of the, he's got it now. Oh, the elbow right to the jaw. Back in the corner. Tag, back in comes Jason. And they're looking for Hailstorm again, and Jester is getting the brunt of it, and the stomp to the back. Hailstorm a second time, that flurry of shots by the grapplers. And the grapplers with the win. The grapplers chalking up the victory. What a way to kick off XFW Danger Zone here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Again, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, or directly on bloodsword6.com. Tag team action on our official open-up match. Derek Smith saying hard fight is right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight on Danger Zone. We apologize about the technical errors brought to you in part by my dog Waffles, who was underneath the desk, unbeknownst to me, way in the back, pulling cords out of our system here tonight, folks. It was, one of those days today, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I digress. But again, I want to talk about our two sponsors of tonight's show. First, W Energy Drink, a regular sponsor here of XFW. W Energy Drink, a safe, all-natural energy drink in powder you can get on W.com. And save 10% off your order by using the promo code XFW. And then, folks, our other sponsor, High Ground Pro Wrestling Winter Carnage 24. Now, on this card, folks, again, as we all like to point out, the Maniacal Glee will be in action on this card. Not to mention Shane Douglas, former WCW, WWE, and ECW legend, as well as Anthony Anderson up here, right there at the top there from WCW as well. This will be an outstanding card, not to be missed. Again, December 7th, tickets are $20. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7 p.m. 403 Hudson Street, Mayfield, Pennsylvania, December 7th. Do not miss it. We'll try to get as much footage as we can. I want to go see if Glee gets Bruce the Minotaur back, and hopefully we get Glee back. I'm even sporting a Glee shirt. I miss Glee. Is that weird? I think it's weird. Let's head down to ringside. Our next singles match coming your way next on XFW Danger Zone. It feels weird to say out loud that I missed the Maniacal Glee. The guy has tortured the ever-loving crap out of me time and time again. But that is the music, well known. One of the members of Triple S LLC, ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Marsh, and at his side, Sweet Sedan Stan, the used car salesman from New Jersey, the snake oil salesman, the con artist, whatever you want to call him.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, weighing in at 253 pounds,
Lincoln Marsh, the brute of Triple S LLC. And that's a big, hard word to say, ladies and gentlemen. When also in Triple S LLC is Seth Walker, a 5-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. But Lincoln Marsh is an absolute brute inside the ring, ladies and gentlemen. The man only got into professional wrestling so he wouldn't get arrested for fighting people. You heard me right. So he doesn't get arrested for fighting people. He can beat people up legally. And his opponent tonight, ladies and gentlemen, signing up for something I'm sure he was not aware of. Newcomer Dean Taylor making his presence here tonight in XFW Danger Zone.
the Brawler, Dean Taylor.
Dean Taylor has been a champion in a number of independent promotions. One of his biggest matches ever was fighting against Dolph Ziggler, a.k.a. Nick Nemeth. Derek Smith saying Dean Jobber. We'll find out what Dean's got when he goes up against Lincoln Marsh tonight. Again, this is a high bar to set coming in for Dean Taylor. And he's walking right next to Marsh. Obviously, he's got no fear. He's got no fear. Oh, Walker. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Lincoln Marsh obviously didn't give two rats' ass about Dean Taylor. Taylor throwing Marsh now back inside the ring. Oh! Taylor didn't even get his vest off. Taylor did not even get his vest off. And Lincoln Marsh is stomping away on him. Oh, and a stiff kick to the back. Sweet Sedan stands chuckling like a schoolgirl. Marsh down. Oh! Into the backbreaker. Holy jeez Christ. Lincoln Marsh. Well, Lincoln Marsh now ripping the vest off of him. Hope he didn't pay a lot for that. Lincoln Marsh just threw that vest into the crowd. Dean Taylor had a little bit of offense, throwing Marsh back inside. Marsh is hoisting him up, holding with that suplex, bringing him down the hard way. This is the Lincoln Marsh we've seen in the past. And now we got a steel chair in. Steel chair in the ring, and Lincoln Marsh smells blood. Sweet Sedan Stan throwing that chair in the ring. Oh, here Mike Ventura better get the hell out of the way. Oh! Right across the head of this youngster. And another one. Dean Taylor, welcome to XFW. Wow, is this kid getting back on his feet? He stops the third shot. This kid's got some fight in him. I'll give him that rush. Side rush to leg sweep now by Taylor. Lincoln Marsh rolls to the outside, being a little bit surprised here. Mistake following him is again. Lincoln Marsh goes low and absolutely crushes Taylor. And now clubbing shots in the back. And Lincoln Marsh again, like I said, chum in the water. Another chair shot to the top of the head. I'm sure Dean Taylor came with all the expectations of making his mark here tonight in XFW. And then he steps in the ring with this kaiju of a man, Lincoln Marsh. In this capacity, crowd obviously not happy with how Marsh is handling himself. And by handling himself, I mean manhandling Dean Taylor. Taylor's being systematically picked up. Uh-oh. Marsh holding, oh my God. The whip on that powerbomb by Marsh, and he's going for a second one, and down again he goes. He's got him up on the shoulders. Oh! Zach Cotrell, thank you for liking the stream. That was brutal. And the kid gets the shoulder up. I don't know if that was smart, but the kid's got fight in him. I'll give him that. Lincoln Marsh now backing up. Oh! And just got a mouthful of boot, and that's it. Good Lord. Here's that neck breaker by Lincoln Marsh, and I don't know how he got his foot right there, that running stomp. He knows how he follows all the way down with that big boot to stomp a hole in the chest of Taylor. And Triple S LLC chalks up a win tonight. Might as well be fighting a paper bag. That was hard to watch, ladies and gentlemen. That was definitely hard to watch. Dean Taylor, welcome to XFW. I don't know if he's going to want to stay after that brutality, but hey, to each their own. If you got the guts, you got the gumption. See if you can stay here, kid. Folks, we do have some words on Mark Collins. Now, Collins did have a battle against Brian Blaze last week on XFW programming for the World Heavyweight Championship. Unfortunately, Brian Blaze came out on top of that one. And earlier in the program, before we had some technical difficulties, we did in fact see Brian Blaze put Collins through a window of a car. Now, we have heard that Collins is being taken care of by the trainers backstage, that he is in fact getting some stitches. He also has some damage to his shoulder and some of his ribs. And Brian Blaze has the audacity to say he'll put up the title tonight against Collins if Collins can stand on his own 2 feet. Now, I'm willing to bet Collins cannot be cleared to wrestle tonight. But, folks, we'll find out later in the ring. Zach Cottrell, this is 2K24. The only way we have people's calls if they recreated them and message directly on Facebook to our main page. So right now, no, we do not have him anymore. But right now, folks, more tag team action coming your way as Center Stage goes up against the Entourage. But again, we're going to get more updates on Mark Collins. As I said, he's getting a number of stitches backstage. We'll find out. Brian Blaze making a very poor-tasted challenge that he knows can't be completed tonight. But let's head down to ringside. Tag team action coming your way next on XFW Danger Zone. And here come the Entourage. The new and improved Entourage, for that matter.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight
And Morgan Steiner,
63 pounds.
who I understand is on a megaton of Percocets and painkillers after the brutality he saw last week at the hands of Holton Barnes. Now, I'm not sure 100% if it's true, but Morgan Steiner said he was going to have that neck brace removed in a month until he was assaulted by Holton Barnes. Oh man, the Entourage, these two guys took some time off from XFW, and these two came back very questionably, increasing their size. I don't want to throw out the word performance-enhancing drugs, but good Lord. I do know they own their own string of fitness centers and gyms, and that's how these two have spent enough of their time. With their opponents tonight, ladies and gentlemen, 3-time XFW Tag Team Champions and the poster boys and spokesmen for W Energy Drink Center Stage. Chris B and JC, the self-proclaimed world-famous DJ duo. Quite frankly, folks, they failed multiple times in the United States, but have really hit things off over in Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and Greenland. Marshall Foskett saying they followed the body's Harris routine workout. That very well may be. Blake the Body Harris does have his own supplement routines, his own gyms, his own fitness workouts. Maybe the Entourage didn't get on board. All I know is those guys are absolutely huge at this point. And Center Stage on the other spectrum here, full of energy, full of life, and full of artistic music. I still don't know what that is. But Center Stage here tonight, former 3-time XFW Tag Team Champions, and the faces of W Energy Drink set to go up against the Entourage. Then Morgan Steiner on the outside, still wearing that damn neck brace. I wouldn't know how Chris B gets his shoulder up that high. Oh! What a knee strike by Matt Bennett, but now firing back. Chris B with a DDT. Bennett now going again after the solar plexus and keeping a strike on the body shots repeatedly on Chris B. And again focusing on the midsection and the ribs of Chris as he drops down. I'm sure the wind leaving his lungs after those impactful shots. The tag already comes in, Barton Fisher. And Fisher right after that again, right after the abdomen and the solar plexus. The Entourage here obviously with a plan against center stage, and there's a boot to the jaw. A change in directory of the target by the Entourage. Good Lord, these two got jacked in their hiatus. Chris B right now having a very bad time in the ring against the Entourage, who gets tossed in the air and came crashing down. Mike Toro right there, but only a 1 count. Chris B getting the shoulder up. B now dodging out of the way. Chris now going high with a drop kick and takes Barton off his feet. And now Chris B finding new life with a double knife edge chop. And a DDT. Barton is down but getting back to his feet. Chris B landing another drop kick. Right on target. You see Steiner trying to cheer Barton up as he gets up on the ropes. But here comes JC and takes him out over the top rope. And then he turns his attention to Max Bennett, the former Olympic hopeful. But here comes Barton Fisher and lays out JC, who's spending way too much time focused on Bennett on the corner. And Steiner watching very intently as his tag team goes to work. Morgan Steiner, again, our original XFW referee, turned manager, and he's been a very successful manager in his career here in XFW. Multiple World Heavyweight Championships, Tag Team Championships, the Women's Championship, and more under his watch with his Entourage. Pulls him back, sidewalk slam. Bennett just dominating. JC now and overpowering him. Shoots him into the ropes. Shoulder tackle, surprisingly JC stays on his feet. Oh, JC looking for a cutter. Bennett steps out of the way, and again, that knee lift to the solar plexus. It's like an NFL punt right to the midsection. Now Bennett going to work. And again, clubbing across the back. JC can barely stand on his own accord. Bennett now going to the arm. Into an overhead wrist lock. JC dropping down to the knee, trying to fight his way back. Never count out center stage. Again, they're former tag team champions. They've been in the ring with legends here in XFW. Shoots him into the ropes. Tag in comes Chris B. Shoots him off. Zach, we will send you a message after the program. Chris B now shoots him in the turnbuckle. Coming in with a drop kick right into the jaw. That was brutal. And that's what makes center stage outstanding, folks. Surprising energy. These back elbows now by Chris. Winds him up. Unbelievable offense now by Chris B. The replay in your top left as Chris continues the onslaught. Watch this combination in the corner. These back elbows. And then shoots him into there and then boom, right through 619 style maneuver. Elbow shot now by Bennett. And a knee lift. We see again with the counter. Looking for a flatliner. Max Bennett again takes him over, headlock takedown. Again, Bennett was on the Olympic wrestling team for a short time before he was ejected for being unable to follow the rules, being unsportsmanlike. Ooh! Again, those wide open shots by the Entourage. Look at this, hoist up on the shoulder now. Fisher to drive him down with that slam. Morgan Steiner again on the outside. Up he goes. Barton Fisher brings him down with a power slam. Brutal impact to JC. Chris coming in to make the save. Ooh, Mike Turner got taken out. Oh! And now, so did Chris B. Fisher now sends him back in the turnbuckle. Tag, in comes Bennett. Uh-oh. Bennett going high. Off the top, avalanche bulldog. JC just got obliterated. And that's it. The Entourage with the victory tonight here on XFW Danger Zone. Wow. Solid tag team action here tonight in the Danger Zone. Here's that press slam into power slam combination by Barton Fisher and the Avalanche Bulldog from the Entourage. Morgan Steiner is happy on the outside as his massive freaks, the Entourage, pull off a victory here tonight. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Again, whether you are on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch, you're on TikTok, or directly on bloodsword6.com, where you can find merchandise such like the Maniacal Glee t-shirt I am wearing now, other products on there, as well as Bloodsword 6 Originals merchandise available, with more coming down the road. Again, folks, we are following the story tonight as just started before we had some technical difficulties earlier on. Mark Collins was assaulted in the backstage area by the World Heavyweight Champion, Brian Blaze. Now, we have learned that Collins sustained a decent amount of injuries, getting stitches in his face, sustained damage to his shoulder, as well as his left bicep. Now, Brian Blaze has come out and said he's challenging, or laying out the challenge, I say, to defend his title against Collins tonight and putting it up on. And folks, this is just a ploy. Brian Blaze knows damn well Collins will not be able to compete after being looked at by the trainers tonight. So Brian Blaze is sitting back with a smile on his face. And we're not sure what the championship committee is supposed to do. Blaze was supposed to wrestle tonight. Collins was supposed to wrestle tonight. But from what I understand, Brian Blaze was supposed to go up against Easy Money, but Easy Money could not make it to the arena tonight due to some weather constrictions in our area due to the snowstorm that is hitting some of the northeastern area. So Brian Blaze, without an opponent, decided to take his frustration out against Mark Collins, leaving him bloodied, battered, and bruised in the parking lot area. Folks, we'll get more action on that. Again, right now, as far as I know, the trainers are telling Collins he cannot compete. And I'm sure Brian Blaze knew about that before he laid out the challenge, saying he's putting the title on the line tonight. But right now, heading to ringside, the Kosher Nostra in action next, up against Blake the Body Harris on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes the Cosa Nostra.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Cosa Nostra from Manhattan, New York.
The boss himself, Antonio Carino. With his three thugs at ringside recently. Big Tony coming back to play here. Or Big Tommy, I should say. Tony Vincent. Billy Rucci. And Big Tommy Farah as Antonio Carino, the head of the Cosa Nostra. I will say this, the boss does have some damn fine suits here in XFW. I wish I could pull that look off, but I digress. But look at the size of Tommy. Good Lord, how much does that guy eat today? But his opponent tonight, ladies and gentlemen, pound for pound, the most chiseled, the most cut, one of the strongest men in XFW, Blake the Body Harris. CEO of Body by Blake fitness, nutrition, fitness centers across the country. Former two-time World Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion here in XFW. And an absolute brute. Derek Schmidt saying he's surprised Tommy didn't eat Billy. I'm surprised Tommy hasn't eaten a lot of things, including an SUV or a Buick Skylark for that matter. I wonder if Tommy's got to buy 3 chairs or 3 seats on a plane just to get his ass across the country. I'm sorry, I said a bad word. Harris, Carino, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Boss coming out of the gate, swinging rights and lefts. And a big overhand shot to the back by Antonio Carino. Oh, and he's going to taunt right in the face of Blake the Body Harris. And another right hand. Harris counters with a hip toss. Harris is a no-nonsense competitor, all about competition. Oh! And drives that foot into the face of Carino. And already Billy Rucci. Here we go, Rucci already on the apron, already getting in the face of Blake the Body Harris. Harris needs to pay attention because here comes the Boss with a clothesline. We're not even 2 minutes into this matchup, and the numbers game is coming into effect as the loose cannon gets on the apron and distracts Blake the Body Harris. I'm sure right now, Tommy Farah is looking at Blake the Body Harris like a protein meal as the Boss now goes to work. Harris with a counter, shoots him into the ropes, pulls him back into a shoulder tackle. Hitting Harris has to be like hitting a brick wall. The man is just solid muscle, and for understand, is a .02 body fat, which I didn't think was reasonable. For understand, he takes in 6,000 calories a day, along with his workouts to maintain that top physical condition that he's in. Right now, up and down pump handle by the Boss. Nonchalant cover, forearm across the face by Carino, but only a 1 count as Harris gets the shoulder up almost easily. Harris again with an Irish whip. Harris now, big power slam by Harris, and now into a cover on Carino, but Carino gets the shoulder up. Carino and the Costa Nostra took a long hiatus from XFW after being, Harris now holding Carino. Carino over 250 pounds himself. And now with one arm down goes Carino. Harris just showing off that power, holding him up, and he's going to go into, I was going to do it again, instead dumps him down face first. But again, you see the length of time he held the Boss up with that suplex in the replay. And now wrenching on the head. You see the hammer and the loose cannon on the outside watching. Oh no. Big Tommy now on the apron. And Carino rolling to the outside. Blake the Body Harris has had enough. He's pulling out a table. He's tired of the mind games and the numbers games. But here comes Carino with a kick to the midsection. Carino steals the table and hits him in the face with it. Carino, you hear this capacity crowd booing. And now the Boss suplexing Harris through the table. Mike Turner trying to get these two back inside the ring. Up to a 7 count finally. Both men getting back inside. Harris picks him up for a scoop slam. But the Boss goes low and takes him out of the knee. And goes back after the assault on that knee, slowing Harris down. Harris fighting right back. Harris now has him up on the shoulders. Snake eyes. Harris collapsing down, and Harris not, why is he going to the outside? Realizing Carino's back to his feet. Carino off the ropes, and a clothesline again by the Boss. Carino just stomping away. Wild swing. The Boss has him up on the shoulder, spins him out. Oh! Brutal shot there by the Boss. Carino now stalking. Chin breaker. Oh, and a big boot by Harris levels Antonio Carino. Harris in the corner. Could be looking for a spear here. Coming in and takes out the boss with a spear. He takes out Carino with a spear. That could be all she wrote. But the boss gets the shoulder up. Capacity crowd booing. Swing, we're not worthy as these two brutes go at it. Blake going back to the outside now. And now a kendo stick. But the boss fires it back into the midsection of Harris. And now across the head. And another one. Harris dropping down to his knees. And another shot. Harris takes it back and across the midsection. And now the two of them back and forth. Oh! And he breaks it over the head of Carino. Harris now going to work. Beating the tar out of the boss. Oh, head first in an exposed steel, but fires back to Carino. Carino's got him up again. Second time looking for that brutal shot. Back and forth goes this matchup. And now Carino's got up. Carino looking for the offer. And there it is. And you notice how Carino pulled Harris's arm away from the ropes and gets the 3 count. I've got to give Carino credit. That was smart. He had him right near the ropes, but you saw him pull his arm away, avoiding Harris to grab for the ropes to break the count. Right here, that brutal slam. And here's the offer. And again, if they have that on the replay here, you'll see Carino move the arm away. There it was. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream.
Here's your winner, Antonio Carino.
The boss, Antonio Carino, with the win. And the Costa Nostra all celebrating here in the ring. The size of Tommy. Where do they find clothes that big? Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight on XFW. Whether you are on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok, or directly on bloodsword6.com, where you can find XFW merchandise, much like my Man Uncle Glee t-shirt or other Bloodsword 6 originals. Derek Smith saying, get off the ropes, Tommy. Yeah, we don't want to lose those ropes. That could be a killer for us here tonight. But again, folks, covering our 2 sponsors of our program, W Energy Drink, where you can get 10% off your purchase using the promo code XFW, and also High Ground Pro Wrestling, December 7th, Winter Carnage. WWE, ECW, WCW legend Shane Douglas will be in action, as well as Andy Anderson also in action, and of course XFW's own Maniacal Glee. And again, folks, we have not seen Maniacal Glee here in action since the last time he was on High Ground and lost Bruce the Minotaur. Now again, we saw the video last week. Glee is very upset. Obviously with Belladonna, the commissioner of High Ground Pro Wrestling, who tried to get Glee and Manimal to fight instead of, well, folks, it was just shenanigans in the ring. It really wasn't a match. Glee was up to his normal antics, which seemed to fit the liking of Manimal, who is very, very childlike, much like Glee at times. This upset Belladonna and demanded they fight by stealing both their mascots. Is that the proper word? Is Bruce the Minotaur a mascot? Regardless, it seemed to upset them both, actually coerced them into fighting, until Belladonna decided to leave ringside with Bruce and Minimal, which is Manimal's teddy bear, if I have all that right. This is getting confusing, folks. It's like having a bunch of imaginary friends running around the ring. But regardless, Glee has been very upset ever since losing Bruce, his best friends. We'll find out what happens as Winter Carnage unfolds, and Glee has already been as vocal as he can be upset with what he calls the bad lady at High Ground Wrestling. We're right now talking about ladies heading down for women's action next, as Kelly May goes up against T. Adams in a rematch next on XFW Danger Zone.
scheduled for one fall.
Kelly May making her way out, still trying to find her rhythm here in XFW. A couple impressive wins under her belt. But the last time she faced Tia Adams, it was a very, very, very one-sided matchup, and Kelly May got absolutely obliterated. So I got to give her credit for stepping back inside the ring with Tia Adams tonight. Kelly may not make it. Derek Smith with the puns in our chat. And here comes the former women's champion, Tia Adams. Adams, an absolute brute in the women's division. A couple back and forth matches with the XFW women's champion, Alex Webb. Tia is very close to number one contendership, looking to get her hands back on Alex Webb. She said she absolutely wants that title back. Derek Smith sings Tia drinking the protein shakes. There's the bell, and here we go. And here comes Adams! And again, Kelly May just gets rocked. Oh, here comes Kelly May off the ropes, flying forearm. Holy hell, Kelly May did some homework and took Tia Adams off her feet relatively quickly, and a big boot to the face. Look at Kelly go. Oh, Kimagura to the face. Adams getting back up, though. Now here comes Adams firing back with an elbow shot. Kelly May put a lot of offense in, but somehow Tia Adams barely seems bothered by it. Ooh! But Kelly May collapsing at that shot from Adams. Oh! Blasting her head off the apron now. Adams now in the middle rope, now going to start mocking her. Kelly May already be out. Ooh! Right across the jaw. Covered now by Adams. The shoulders and back of Tia Adams are frightening to look at. They have more muscles than the next 6 men. Nice improvement moves here by Kelly. And goes low to the midsection, but Adams only dropped the one knee. Look at, oh, what is this? Big forearm again. Kelly's getting her licks in, though. Trying to get back into this matchup, going to the outside. Mike and Terry going to start the count. How many tables are under the ring tonight? Kelly May now, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea. Kick to the midsection now. Tia Adams now pump handle. Oh! And dumps Kelly on top of the table that she brought into the ring. Hard elbow tie up. Ooh. Hard elbow there by Tia, who goes up. Oh, and a hurricanrana, and holds on and delivers some right hands to the crown of the head. Tia Adams is devastatingly powerful. Oh! Derek Smith asked if there's a bingo tournament. There might have all been. There's a lot of tables under that chair, under the ring tonight. Uh-oh. Tia back to that table. Kelly May prone in that corner. This could spell doom for Kelly May, and she brought it into the ring as Tia Adams goes up to the top. What the hell is she doing? Oh my God! Kelly rolling to the outside. Tia Adams standing tall. Unbelievable crash down on the outside. From that top rope. Tia Adams, and now back to just blasting her head off the canvas. Kelly May, she's getting back to her feet. I don't know how. Oh, Kelly with a clothesline. Oh, Kelly fires back with another clothesline. Catches her legs, sweeps it out. Kelly May with a breath of life here. Getting her second wind and a flatliner. Down goes Tia. We got a cover here. But Adams gets the shoulder up almost instantaneously. May now shoots on the turnbuckle. Oh, dodge out of the way. Big right hand now by Adams. Adams now. Adams going to hoist her up. Oh my God. She folded her in half with that powerbomb. And that's it. Kelly May came back with a fury. And a beautiful second win for an opportunity. And out of nowhere, Tia Adams just blasts her with that powerbomb. And down goes Kelly May. Mike Atura could have counted to 100.
Here is your winner, Tia Adams.
Tia Adams with the win. Kelly May. Derek Smith saying you see this striations on Tia's legs. Everything about that woman is terrifying. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for tuning in to XFW tonight. Whether you are on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, or directly on Bloodsword6.com, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you for being a fan of XFW. Thank you guys for the likes and shares as we continue to move on here at XFW. Kelly May was knocked after that powerbomb. Marshall Foskis says in our chat, you're absolutely damn right she was. Pardon me while I don't cough in the camera on you guys, or in the microphone. But absolutely, Kelly May was out flat after that powerbomb. And it's a shame because Kelly May was coming back with a lot of power and a lot of ferocity in the end, towards the end of that match, really taking it to Tia Adams. And again, the last match of these two, Kelly May could not even take Tia Adams off her feet. But she got her off her feet very quickly in that matchup, but still can't handle the power of Tia Adams. Right now, we're going to head to ringside for two big bad boys here at XFW, ladies and gentlemen. One former heavyweight champion, albeit only for about 30 seconds. That in Hiro Katsuyori going up against a former number one contender in Jordan Ray next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Jordan Ray. Jordan Ray, a former member of what we are known as the industry under Josh the Coach Clemens. And Jordan Ray's world came crashing down when his former mentor, Josh the Coach Clemens, stole his spotlight, used what he calls the Coach Clause to switch places in the ring with Jordan mid-match and gain himself a World Heavyweight Championship around his waist, throwing Jordan Ray to the side. Jordan Ray, a tri-star athlete from Washington State. Football, baseball, and wrestling. All-state champion in all three sports, and now here in XFW. And this young man had a run-in with destiny, and it was stolen away from him by Clemens. And when we're talking about things being stolen away, ladies and gentlemen, former United States champion Hiro Katsuyori, who won the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, only to have it swiftly taken away when Brian Blaze cashed in his Extreme Opportunity briefcase to become World Heavyweight Champion. Katsuyori has been looking to get back into the championship hunt for a number of months after coming back off injury reserve at the hands of Drago in the Ministry. And now that the Ministry is gone, Hiro Katsuyori can possibly refocus on his wrestling career and get back towards in the hunt. Derek Smith saying stolen is a strong word. He did get cashed in on. His dreams were taken away. His dreams were stolen by Brian Blaze cashing in. Brian Blaze did cash in legitimately. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Smith saying Ministry gone or just Drago. We have not seen any of the other members of the Ministry since Drago had to leave XFW after losing that match with the Destroyer. We expected to see some of them looming around in the bowels of the arenas, but we have not seen anybody as of late here in XFW from the Ministry. Chin breaker now from Hiro Katsuyori. Horrible tie-up. Katsuyori down with the side headlock. Spinning around. That's beautiful. Drop toe hold. Jordan Ray back to his feet. Hiro now with an Irish whip. Drop down now by Katsuyori. Oh, big time. That was an interesting power slam by Katsuyori. Gut wrench into a power slam. Kick out by Jordan Ray. Katsuyori again with the Irish whip. Big time power slam. A little bit more torque on that one by Hiro. Katsuyori known for his ridiculous amount of knowledge of suplexes, including inventing some of his own. Right hand now to Jordan Ray. Ooh! And speaking of suplexes, his other backup arsenal are his clotheslines and his lariats. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've not seen stronger lariats and clotheslines since the days of Stan Hansen in the old WWF. Look at this! Another new suplex from Hiro Katsuyori. Look at this, spinning out. Thought he's going for a tornado DDT, but Hiro coming up with another suplex, and Jordan Ray got taken for a ride. Both men now back inside, elbow shot now by Hiro. Jordan Ray still a very accomplished athlete, very accomplished wrestler. Hard shot there by Hiro. Jordan Ray now fighting right back. Jordan with his own snap suplex takes Hiro up and over. Power shot now by Jordan. Jordan hanging on. Big power slam on his own. Ray now with a clothesline. Jordan Ray's been trying to find his way ever since being separated from Josh the Coach Clemens, being upended by his mentor, the man he thought had his back. Katsuyori now fighting back. Shot to the midsection. Katsuyori, big right hand by Katsuyori. Jordan Ray fires back with one of his own. And here comes Katsuyori, knife edge chop. Jordan Ray fires back with another one. And now it's a chop fest between these two here tonight on the Danger Zone. Shot after shot between these two. Overhand chop now by Katsuyori. And a drop kick. Hiro landing his shot. And Katsuyori now building momentum. Katsuyori looking. Boom! And he leveled him with that hammer clothesline. And a cover now on Jordan Ray. That might be all she wrote. And a kick out by Jordan. Missing the elbow shot. Now Jordan Ray saw that one coming. Lands a right hand. And another. Jordan Ray now. Up. And down goes Hiro. Jordan Ray not capitalizing. Oh, I think he's letting his anger get to him. He's got a steel chair in hand. His legal is a headlock here in XFW. Gets out of the way. And a clothesline again. Shoves it into his face. Does Hiro Katsuyori. But a fire back is Jordan. Oh. And another clothesline by Hiro Katsuyori. And he's busted open. Jordan Ray. Katsuyori now looking for the cradle suplex, and he hits it. Jordan Ray's shoulders are down. And Katsuyori with the win. There's that clothesline. Jordan Ray turned upside down and inside out. But it was still that cradle suplex right there by Hiro Katsuyori. You see Jordan Ray trying to struggle, trying to kick his way out. But the grip too tight from Hiro Katsuyori. And he walks away with the victory. Hiro Katsuyori and Jordan Ray, two outstanding in-ring athletes here in XFW. And absolutely amazing to see those two going at it. And again, I had nothing but respect for Jordan Ray. And I was never a big fan of his, sometimes of the way he conducted himself here in XFW, and that's mostly because of the company he kept with Josh the Coach Clemens. The man that says he is the leading industry wrestler here in the world of professional wrestling by using old school style grappling. But the fact is, Josh the Coach Clemens uses more underhanded tactics than almost anybody else in wrestling and claims he doesn't. And Jordan Ray was sucked into that world, and then Jordan Ray got himself to a number one contendership, albeit with the help of Josh the Coach Clemens, but was actually having a fair and competitive match against, at that time, the champion, Sean Owens. And the fact that Jordan Ray came very close to winning his first title shot, to have it ripped away by Clemens. And I know the two had it out after that, and they've had their battles, and they've gone their separate ways, but I'm sure that still reigns in the back of the head, Jordan Ray, and I'm sure he's never been mentally right about that whole scenario, folks. But right now we're heading down to the XFW Tag Team Champions. American Pain in action next against the House of Spades. Up next on the Danger Zone, let's head down to ringside. Kevin Dwayne Thomas doesn't know who the champs are. Derek Smith lighting up with every champion here at XFW, including these two right now. American Pain, the XFW Tag Team Champions, making their way down to ringside.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 513 pounds.
American Pain, the cousins, Dex and Lou Dillon, who've held strong onto these titles for quite some time now. And tonight going up against the very man they defeated, the House of Spades. And of course, right with them is Brody Daniels.
And their opponents, accompanied by Brody Daniels, at a combined weight of 471 pounds.
Brody Daniels leading out Luke Everett and Reed Lane, the House of Spades. There was a time when all three of these men held gold around their waist. Brody Daniels, the XFW United States Champion. Everett and Reed, the Tag Team Champions. All three men held those titles for well over a year here in XFW. And Daniels getting right in the face of American Pain. One thing is for sure, there was no loss of ego or confidence in any members of the House of Spades. Reed Lane going to start things off against Lou Dillon. And here we go. Reed Lane coming out. Reed Lane coming out strong. Ooh! Blasting him back into his own corner. Whoa, 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 whoa. Reed Lane pulling in. Dex and tossing him. Oh! And the House of Spades starting off strong here tonight. Dex trying to, or Lou trying to dive forward there. Reed Lane sidestepping him. And the House of Spades starting early in this matchup. Off the ropes he goes. Reed Lane now. Collar double tie. Reed into a sling blade. Transitions through. Drop kick to the side of the head. American Pain starting off very set. Oh! Ooh! Tried to dodge that drop kick. And Reed Lane adjusting and catching Lou off the side of his head. Reed now going high. Coming off the top. Missing! Nobody home. And a big right hand. Lou Dillon now in control. Sends him into home territory. Tag, in comes Dex, the freshman, wide open shot to the breadbasket. Reed Lane now up on the shoulders, not where he wants to be here. Spins him out into a neck breaker. American Pain has proudly worn the titles around their waist. Ooh. Drops the hammer shot right across the head, rolls over Reed. Hooks the leg here. But a kick out by Reed Lane. Reed Lane did a lot of damage early on to Lou Dillon. Dex setting him up. Dex full head of steam and puts the boot to the face. Ooh, big right hand again. Ooh, super kick from Dex. Wow, Reed Lane not even allowing Mike Couture to get a 1 count. Reed back to his feet. Reed dodges out of the way. Reed now, look at this, the athleticism of Reed Lane. When he locks up in size and strength, this young man makes up for in agility. Up and over, takes him down. What a power bomb. Look at this. Using his entire body to swing Dex up and over. Tagging comes Luke Everett. Freshman knife edge shot now by Dex. Off springboard, catches an elbow, but thought Dex was going to stay on his feet. But collapsed after the elbow, now trying to get his way back to the corner. Oh, but Everett stops him with a shot right to the ribs. Luke Everett going high, changed his mind. Oh, and gets caught by Dex by Lou in the corner. Oh, and goes right back after him. Oh! Chaos abounds here. Back inside the ring now. Charging in. Catches him. Up on the shoulders. Luke Everett going to go for the ride. Powerbomb. 2. Almost. Uh-oh. Shoulder tackle there on Reed Lane. And now looking right at Brody Daniels. And taunting. Oh, but he got caught. Luke Everett, window of opportunity, and he seized it. Crowd booing. Everett now with a drop down. Hoisting him up, tilt-a-whirl, and a little backbreaker now by Luke Everett, the former champion. And here comes Dex firing back on all cylinders. Rights and lefts, and grabs on. Looking, elbow shot by, looking for the leg sweep. Oh, both men with the boots up. But Everett is the one that connects with the super kick. Back and forth action we go as both these guys jockey for position here. Home territory now for American Pain, the XFW Tag Team Champions. Double knee team maneuver coming up. Shoots him into the ropes and sends him high in the air. There was no love lost between these two teams. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Oh, big knee lift by Lou. We got a cover here on Luke Everett. But a kick out. Brody Daniels having some unkind words there for some kids in the front row. Not sure if we can have that on the stream, even though we're not rated. Still might be inappropriate. Fires back now is Luke. Hard impact now with the turnbuckle. Oh, Insaguri. Straight to the face. He's going up. Beautiful moonsault now by Luke Everett. Looking for a second one off the second rope now. Everett's pointing to the stars. He's going for a third. Up and down. Beautiful impact. The champion's having a kick out. Wind up shot now by Dillon, who's staggering back. Diving tag. Both members, both teams making tags now. In comes Dex. In comes Reed Lane. Reed Lane. Wheelbarrow into a DDT. House of Spades looking good tonight, but there's a knee lift by Lou Dillon, catching Reed Lane off guard. Knife edge chop. Misses the boot. Reed Lane going high. Missing with that. Oh, and a senton from Dex. Right on the money. And a DDT. Cover now again. Mike Couture right there, but a kick out by Reed Lane. Shot to the midsection now. This reminds me of the tag team match they had for the championships. Both teams were very, very close. Gonna hoist him up. No, a knee lift. Both teams very, very well back and forth. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Double wind up. Holds him up. Oh! 3D style maneuver for the World Tag Team Champions. We've got a cover here. But a kick out again. That was close one again for the House of Spades. Lou now looking possibly for the Muscle Buster. And down goes Reed. Horrible impact on the back of the neck. Cover here by Luke Everett coming in. Realizing that was a devastating move and now trying to get his ass out of the ring, but too late. Lou catches onto him. And now in comes Dex. We got chaos here, ladies and gentlemen. And now up and down goes Reed Lane. Reed Lane just got pummeled. And the cover. Dex did the dirty work. Lou down with the cover here. And a kick out again. Are you kidding me? So close. American Pain. Home territory now. Elbow shot now by Reed. Luke Everett trying to fight back to his corner. But American Pain is trying to cut off the ring and keep him away from Luke Everett. Reed Lane, beautiful stunner. That was outstanding. But a kick out again. Elbow tie up. Drives him down. This crowd now screaming tag team wrestling. Shoots him into the corner. Tag, in comes Dex. Big shot to the midsection of Reed. He's going to hoist him on again, an elbow shot. Reed Lane keeping hopes alive for the House of Spades. There's a tag, Everett coming in. Dex against the ropes. Charging in. Clothesline takes him up and over. Oh, but here we go. Oh, it bangs him into the head of Mike Couture. And we've got chaos again in the ring. DDT. And a shoulder tackle. And again, the champions taking it. And an elbow drop. Oh, and Brody Daniels is going to get a little bit. Brody Daniels just got gumped. Oh, but Everett takes him out and takes out poor Mike Couture. Goes high, nobody home. Oh, Savant kick to the face. This match has quickly escalated back and forth. And a shot to the midsection. And now stomping away. And the knee right now to the throat of Luke Everett, stomping away. And a big elbow. And Reed Lane Luke Everett fighting back, but gets cut right back off by Dex. Tag in comes Lou. Uh-oh. He's got him set up, ladies and gentlemen. Down. Drives the elbow right through him. Oh. But in with the save. Reed Lane. Oh, looks like Lou didn't take too kindly to that. We've got chaos ensuing. Here comes Luke Everett. Uh-oh. The tag team champs on the outside. Double teaming up on Everett. Reed Lane is still down on the outside. Up to a 5 count. These guys need to get back inside. Brody Daniels getting a couple shots there. Up to an 8 count. And back outside to break the count unwisely. He drops down Brody Daniels. This has quickly spiraled out of control. Oh! Reed Lane again, taking off the apron. Oh, hooks him up. Oh, no! Luke Everett gonna go for the ride. Good Lord, he broke him in half. And that's it. Good Lord, he dumped him right in the back of his skull. Wow. Unbelievable.
Here are your winners.
American Pain pull off the victory in a very hard-fought battle against the House of Spades. Wow, what a battle back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, between two outstanding teams. As much as I don't like to give credit to the House of Spades, they are an outstanding top-tier team here, ladies and gentlemen. But wow, but folks, we're getting some... Is this real? Folks, earlier in the matchup, or early in the show, before we had some technical difficulties, we did hear, or did see, that Mark Collins was attacked backstage by Brian Blaze in the parkade area, and Blaze put him through a car window. Now, we did wind up with some stitches on Collins, as well as a shoulder injury, and Collins is not cleared to wrestle. Brian Blaze came out and said he'll give Collins a title shot if he can stand on his own 2 feet tonight. Now, obviously, this was not sanctioned, but ladies and gentlemen, Collins is accepting the challenge and going against the trainer's wishes. Now, the challenge was laid out, and Collins accepted. The championship committee has put the stamp of approval on here, although they suggested that Collins wait a week. They were willing to suspend the opportunity, and since Blaze threw it out there, that they would uphold the challenge, because Brian Blaze did not specify it had to be tonight, but Collins has accepted. But Collins said he's got some kind of backup, or he's got some kind of insurance to make sure Blaze, I don't know what's going on, folks, but evidently we're getting a championship title. I don't know if this is wise for Mark Collins, folks. I don't know the condition he's in, but let's head down to ringside. Evidently, World Heavyweight titles on the line next on XFW Danger Zone. That is definitely Collins' music. I don't know if this is a wise decision at all. Collins was battered and bruised earlier tonight and got stitches in his face. Oh my God, this poor son of a bitch. Collins can only see out half his face. He's all wrapped up. Was that Sean Owens? That's Sean Owens. Sean Owens. Sean Owens is with Collins, whose eye is all wrapped up. How the hell is he going to wrestle in this condition? Blaze is going to key on the injuries he already knows he has. And yes, he's got someone in his corner, a former World Heavyweight Champion, Sean Owens, who knowingly hates Brian Blaze with a passion. This is not a wise maneuver, ladies and gentlemen. Collins looks like hell. But here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. This man is the most hated man in all of professional wrestling. The man who says he enjoys it when he makes audience members cry. He says the more you boo him, the more you raise his self-esteem. As you see in our chat, here come the choke on rocks Blaze chants. Your main event, ladies and gentlemen, for the World Heavyweight Championship starts right now. Brian Blaze is an 8-time World Heavyweight Champion. And it is all about that title right there, the XFW World Heavyweight Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Pembroke, North Carolina.
He looks absolutely horrible.
39 pounds, Mark Collins.
How the hell is he going to compete? Damage to the shoulder and bicep,
And his opponent, from
lacerations on his face.
at 245 pounds, the Extreme World Heavyweight Champion, Brian Blaze.
Brian Blaze, an 8-time World Heavyweight Champion. And again, you see Sean Owens in the corner of Collins. This is the only title in XFW history Collins has never held on to. He's only got one eye in this matchup. Granted, he's got someone in his corner, but ladies and gentlemen, how much is that going to do him? Here we go, they're coming out. Blaze going off the assault righty, attacking right after the arm, right after the injured arm of Collins being put through that window and blasted into that car, and Blaze is going right after it. Oh, and Blaze again shuts him down. Collins off to a bad start. Oh, look at Owens. Owens trying to get Blaze back in the ring, trying to shut him down. Owens gonna send him back inside. Owens may have just saved the career of Collins as Blaze is going after a steel chair. And again, Collins only has one good eye. Stitches and lacerations on his face from an earlier attack by Brian Blaze. And you saw Blaze instantly go after that injured arm of Collins and then go out for that steel chair. Can you imagine with that the stitches in the face? Taking a chair to the face at this point may decimate or possibly end the career of Collins. But right now, Collins fighting for everything he's worth. Roundhouse kick to, and right now assault to the chest of the World Heavyweight Champion, Brian Blaze. Collins with a shot to the head. And a cover on Blaze, but not even a 1 count. Blaze gets the shoulder up. Blaze now shoots one. Oh! Oh, Blaze with a combination there. And again going after the hands, stomping away on Collins. Blaze will systematically go after Collins. And there's a shot to the head. And another one now. Blaze down with an Irish whip, Collins with a nice counter. Oh, but a knee strike by Brian Blaze sends Collins reeling, and Collins holding on to that face. How much can Collins absorb before his eye opens up? Collins with a counter. Leg sweeps down on Blaze. Collins off the ropes. Building some momentum. Body splash. And the cover by Collins. The challenger with the leg is hooked. But Blaze again gets the shoulder up. Collins rolls through. DDT. And here comes a chair, a table. Sean Owens sending in a table. What a kick out. Owens on the outside. Collins lining up the shot. Collins picking up that table. And again, legals a headlock, but Brian Blaze capitalizes with a clothesline. Brian Blaze sends him in an exposed turnbuckle. And now choking away on the challenger is Brian Blaze. Derek Smith pointing out that there are more tables. Again, we must have a stack of 50 under there. Collins now on the outside, slowly walking off. Trying to gain some momentum here. Oh, Blaze now back with that table. Or that steel chair, I should say. Collins behind the tube. Collins wild swing. Oh! And he gets the shot. Blaze hits him with that steel chair. And another one. Collins fighting back with a shot. Kevin Dwayne Thomas asking, is this non-DQ? XFW does not have a lot of DQs anymore ever since the new co-owner took over. And Collins is bleeding. Collins is bleeding. Collins now going to hoist him up. Collins, dumps him down. Collins off the ropes, looking for another body splash. Collins is bleeding underneath those bandages. Now with a knife edge chop. Blaze fires back with another one. Collins not giving anything in. Fires right back on Blaze. And another chop. Good Lord, I hate chops. Blaze blocks one, lands a second. Collins now. Big roundhouse kick. And a back to the assault on the chest. And another one by Collins. Covered again. And a kick out. Collins now with an elbow shot on the champion. Collins, the only title that has eluded him in his XFW career is the World Heavyweight Championship. But Blaze, sends him in the turnbuckle. Blaze now, putting Collins on the top rope. Shot to the back, Owens on the outside. Collins fires back with an elbow shot. Collins charges, big right hand. Down goes Brian Blaze. Collins trying to roll him over. Not a lot left to power that upper torso. Blaze kicks right out. Charging in now. Catch him with the neck breaker. Collins now back to that table. Putting it in the corner. Blaze trying to get back to his feet. Big right hand now by Collins. Collins trying to set something up here in the turnbuckle. Right hand now on the Blaze. Both men way up high. Collins. Oh my God. And a deep cover. Collins. And a kick out again by Blaze. Blaze fires back again with a clothesline. Blaze slugging away now. Blaze with the spine buster. Down goes Collins. That might be all she wrote. But a kick out again by Collins. Blaze has won championship with that spine buster, a signature maneuver. Owens says, nah, not today. Blaze might be looking to take the cheap way out and get a count out. Championship's advantage. Blaze now looking for the double unhook DDT, but Collins with a counter and arm drag. Collins now stomping away on the champion. And a right hand. Collins now sending that table. Blaze now with Collins. Oh no, that's his face. The face of Collins. Through the table. Owens verbally now assaulting Brian Blaze. Actually, Blaze looks like he's assaulting Owens. The mind game's in effect. Collins is out. Collins is hurt. Blaze now right back on the assault. Blaze gonna hoist him up and dump him down. He should not be in the ring. He should not be in the ring. And now wiping his feet on Mark Collins is Brian Blaze. Collins dodges out of the way. Lands some rights. 3 times. And another one. And now Blaze with a shot to the chest. Collins doesn't have much left in the tank. He's moving slowly. Blaze firing right back. And another right hand by Blaze. Collins again with an overhand chop. Oh, and a right hand by Blaze sends him down to the canvas. 2, and again a kick out, but barely. Barely did the shoulder come up. Collins now getting back to his feet. Kicked in the midsection now by Collins. And a right hand. But Blaze, Collins a rapid shot and a heavy one to the face by the challenger. By Couture getting the way inadvertently. Collins again now thinking it's a boxing match better than the one we saw last weekend. Into the turnbuckle now. Collins, shotgun dropkick. Signature move by Collins. Signature move by Collins. We've got a cover. the champion still kicks out. Collins looking defeated, covered in bandages, bleeding from the damage done earlier by Brian Blaze. Cannot seem to put Blaze away. Blaze with a counter. Ooh! And blasting him again in the face. Those stitches. We already see some of the blood trickling through the bandages on Mark Collins. Collins catches the leg again and shoves him down to the canvas. Oh, and a clothesline again by Collins. Blaze back to his feet, and another clothesline by the champion. Blaze going to the outside. You see Collins holding on that injured shoulder. Blaze now with a kendo stick. But a punch by Collins, and another one. Collins, front face lock, into a suplex. Collins holds on. Up, and down into another one. Collins looking for the trifecta, and he hits it. And a kick up now by Collins. And you see the blood coming between the bandages here by Collins. How he's even on his feet, I don't know. Ooh, hard impact into the turnbuckle. And Collins now with a kendo stick in hand. Brian Blaze brought it in. Oh, and catches it. Collins thought he had it all wrapped up. And Blaze again with a big right hand across the eyes of Collins. 2. And Collins again gets the shoulder up. Blaze now again going after the wounded face of Collins. See him holding on to that right eye. Blaze coming back in. What the hell's Blaze got? A steel chair. Collins with a kick in the midsection. Collins looking for the ripcord cutter. And hits it on the chair. Collins with the ripcord cutter on the chair. Collins looking. We have a new champion. We have a new champion. Collins with the ripcord cutter on the very chair that Blaze brought in. With one eye open. Collins hits the ripcord cutter on that chair. We have a new World Heavyweight Champion, and Collins has become the second man in XFW history to be a Grand Slam Champion.
Here is your winner.
A new World Heavyweight Champion.
World Heavyweight
Holy hell.
Mark Collins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow night with more XFW action on Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night for Saturday Night Showdown.